on all my children.
Were you the reason that Adam invited Scott to the garden party?
Is he going to invite Stuart and me as well?
Steele is blackmailing you because you're up to your eyeballs in something.
These photos were taken of you immediately following the car crash where your face was disfigured, but before your plastic surgery down in Rio.
Morning, Scott. What time did you get in last night? Stuart and I finally gave up and went to bed.
Oh, I wasn't late. Besides, Dad hasn't waited up for me since I was in high school.
Oh, no, we actually weren't waiting for you. We were stargazing.
Huh. What's all this?
Oh, a little something I whipped up for breakfast. Bangers.
Bangers?
Yeah, they're a kind of a sausage from England, and scones, and kippered herring.
Well, you checked a theme here?
Well, I kind of thought I'd set the mood for your trip to England with your Uncle Adam. Have you thought about what you're going to say to the Queen yet?
Actually, no.
No? Well, don't worry about it. I'm all up on British society. I subscribe to Tatler, Country Life, and I can, advise you on all the proper decorum.
Thanks, Marion. But that's not going to be necessary. I've decided not to go. These bangers are really good. Bangers.
What do you mean you decided not to go? You have to go.
Well, timing's just not right. I have to finish my video.
Scott, nobody turns down an invitation from the Queen of England. It's like a command performance.
Adam and Liza were invited. I was just gonna tag along.
Well, you might even meet Prince Edward. Did you know he was a filmmaker? Think of all the contacts you could make.
I'd rather meet Prince Edward when I have something to show him.
Morning.
Hey, Dad.
What's this about Prince Edward?
You have to convince Scott to go to England for the Queen's garden party, Stuart.
I'm gonna get a shower.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
I know why he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to leave you behind, so he's using his video as an excuse.
Why would he be leaving me behind?
Well, darling, he knows you hate those stuffy kind of soirees.
Oh, no, I don't mind if he goes.
But, darling, this won't be stuffy, I promise you. I mean, I hear the Queen Mum is a laugh a minute. And if he turns down this invitation, he may never get another one. But, of course, he's young, and he probably doesn't appreciate that fact.
A party is just a party.
And then think about England, Stuart, in all its glory. I mean, the theaters, the formal gardens, the museums, and the chance of meeting the royals. Oh, God.
Adam will probably get invited again next year.
But what if he doesn't get invited, Stuart? You've got to talk Scott into going. It's such a great opportunity for him.
Marian, I think it's you that wants to go, isn't it?
Didn't Steele say he'd be waiting here for you?
Absolutely. He's probably trying to make me even more anxious by being late.
Well, I'll give him one more minute, and then I'll call in a favor and have him picked up by the police for questioning.
Palmer, no, we can't provoke him.
He's an extortionist, and he is a thief.
But if we don't pay him for the pictures, he'll expose those pictures of Erica, and he'll sell them to the media.
Well, if he's in police custody, he won't sell anything to anybody.
Well, how can they hold him without any proof? Oh, here we go.
Hello, Vanessa.
You are late, Mr. Steele.
What's he doing here?
How much do you want for those prints of Miss Kane?
Oh, so you told him, huh?
That you had the pictures? Yes.
You'll have to agree to turn over the negatives as well.
No, I don't have them. Whoever stole the pictures only took the prints.
How much for the prints and whatever else you plan to use against Miss Kane?
Well, that's going to be a good...
Just give me a price then.
Of Erica Kane's injured face taken before her corrective surgery have surfaced at her press conference at the newly reopened Glamorama Salon. We go there now, live, where Terry Parker's standing by.
You double-crossing something. You sold those pictures.
Lord Erica.
Oh, I mean, you gotta go to her. She's gonna need it.
You're gonna live to regret this, Mr. Steele. You have just made yourself a very powerful enemy.
Oh, my God.
Well, Miss Kane, are these pictures taken of you after the accident?
Where did you get this?
What was it like waking up in the morning, looking in the mirror, and seeing a face like that? Did you think your career was over?
That's enough.
Look, what the hell do you think you're doing? Those belong to me.
No, they do not. You stole them from my office at Pine Valley Hospital.
I most certainly did not. I paid good money for those. To who? That's confidential.
Tell me, damn it. Was it that lowlife Donald Steele, that assassin who calls himself an author?
Look, you get your hands off of me, or I'm going to bring you up on assault charges.
Go right ahead. But get the hell out of here.
I'm not leaving till I give the people what they have a right to know. The truth about what Erica Kane looked
You
like
get your
before...
sorry butt out of here before I have you arrested for invasion of privacy, harassment, and stalking.
Excuse me. David. I have something to say.
Colby, she rolled over? Oh, I can't believe I missed it. You did? Oh, that's great. We can watch the video together while we have lunch. Well, yeah, of course I'm coming home. I need my baby fix. Oh, me too. I'll see you later. Bye.
You're really getting into this.
What?
Being a mom.
Oh, I am totally consumed. You have no idea. So I'm hoping this is an accident.
Oh, yeah, well, you don't want to know.
Ah. What's this?
Rent check.
It's not even the end of the month.
Yeah, I know. But I have a favor to ask.
Yeah?
How do you feel about me getting a roommate?
Well, I mean, the loft is big. Oh, you and Jillian made up? Did you? Did you? I knew it would.
No, it's not Jillian.
Yeah.
No, I need someone to help me with my expenses.
Well, all right. But you're just being charged carrying costs and...
No, I know. It's a good deal. It's not that. It's just that things could be a little tight right now for me.
Well, please tell me you're not working for tips at that restaurant.
No.
Well, Haley and Mateo are giving you a salary, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they were. I'm not working at SOS anymore.
You quit? I mean, the three of you were running the place, right?
Yeah, it just wasn't really working out.
I can't believe that. I mean, you are the Tom Cruise of Pine Valley. The place was packed.
Well, things just got a little tense with Mateo.
I can't believe that. I mean, you guys were so tight. And Haley went to jail to protect you, and...
Yeah, no, Haley's the best. I've never had a friend like her.
Well, then... Did Mateo do that to you? No.
No what?
Does Mateo think that there's something going on between you and Haley?
Stuart, it would be a thrill for us both to go to the Queen's garden party. And I think we deserve it.
We do?
It's because the Chandlers are American royalty, and I think the whole family should really make an appearance.
But Adam does all kinds of business in England. We don't.
But Scott might. And I think it's crucial for him to attend. This could affect his whole future.
How?
Contacts, Stuart. Contacts. And he won't listen to me, so maybe you can convince him to go. Because I think it would really be a good move for him.
Marion, I told you I have to wrap up my documentary. It's part of my application to film school.
Well, can't Becca take care of it while you're away?
No, it's not her project. Besides, she doesn't have access to the RCW editing base.
Well, Adam went to a great deal of trouble to get you an invitation. He's going to be very disappointed.
He'll understand.
All right, okay. I guess we'll just have to find a way to move your video along for you.
You already are.
How?
Well, you've agreed to do the interview, right?
You're not leaving, are you?
Yeah, I gotta go edit. If anybody needs me, I'll be at the RCW studio.
Well, what about the breakfast?
I'll eat it. I love kippers.
Oh, Stuart. Darling, oh, here's a napkin. We have to think of a way to speed up Scott's video, move it along so that he can go to England and be presented to the British royalty.
Marion, honey, I think he's made it quite clear that he doesn't want to go. We have to
Excuse me,
respect.
I'll get it. Oh,
Hi,
hello.
is Scott here?
No, you just missed him.
Oh, darn it. Well, did he say where he was going?
He went to WRCW, yeah.
Oh, okay, well, I'll just catch him there. Bye.
Okay. Oh, no, wait a minute. I just got an idea. Did Scott tell you that I've agreed to be in his video?
No, that is so cool of you.
I know, but I'm really very, very nervous. And I thought maybe you could do like a little preliminary interview, you know, just to warm me up.
I promised you a press conference, and I...
Erica, wait. First, turn off your cameras.
No, they invited David. I want my fans to see this.
Let her talk.
Get this. Excellent.
Right after my unfortunate accident, I received so many letters from people all over the world who had had similar traumas to their faces. And I realized that I could actually help those people, so I spoke with Dr. Eduardo Fascinella, the really brilliant plastic surgeon in Rio, the man who operated on my face, and I asked him if he would help me develop a line of cosmetics. The line that I told you about earlier, Veil from Enchantment. This line actually heals while it conceals. That's our slogan.
Are you wearing it now?
Yes, I am. The foundation.
And can we get a close-up?
Absolutely. Yes, of course. I want everybody to see how good this makeup is.
Which side of your face was hurt?
Well, it was this side, but I'm just thrilled you had to ask.
That's amazing. You look great.
Well, I better go lock the doors. Well, it's opening day.
Okay, I'll go and make sure that no one gets in unless they're legitimate.
All right. Anyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it for men and women?
Yes, it is for men.
It's very expensive.
We don't think so.
I should have figured if Jerry Reeves was here, you wouldn't be far behind.
Well, we heard he had pictures of Erica's scarred face. We came to stop him.
Cheer him on, don't you mean?
We're too late?
Well, if it isn't Vanessa the Viper.
Would you two women just stop?
It's all right, Palmer. I can take care of myself. Go find Eric.
Are you sure?
I'm fine. I'll be right behind you.
Not so fast, girly girl.
So you and Haley?
Have helped each other through some difficult times.
And that's it?
Yes.
So why did Mateo hit you?
It was a misunderstanding.
And what did Mateo misunderstand?
I really don't want to get into this.
Oh, okay.
So, if you're cool about the roommate thing, then I'll just, let you get back to work.
Ryan, about the job thing?
Yeah, what about it?
You remember Tracy Johnson, right?
How could I forget Miss Congeniality?
The worst sales rep ever. She has not sold any new ad space. She has alienated our clients. And if you would like the job back, I'd like to have you back.
Yeah?
Never wanted you to leave.
Okay. I accept. When do I start?
Go down to accounting and fill out the paperwork, and I'll put you on the payroll ASAP.
Thank you, Liza. You've been a very good friend to me.
You've been a good businesswoman. You're a great member of our team. Welcome home.
Thank you.
So, shall we have a practice session before Scott puts me on tape?
Oh, well, I really should ask Scott. He's kind of going for the unrehearsed feel.
Well, it might keep me from being tongue-tied when the camera starts rolling.
Can I watch?
Oh, I don't know, Stuart. I mean, having you listen to me talk about my past, it might, make me clam up.
Oh.
Oh, Donnie, why don't you go and finish that painting they're doing for little Colby's nursery?
The teddy bear's picnic, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Liza said I told her she could have it by the end of the week.
Okay. But I love to hear you talk about yourself.
Well, you can see it on the video, darling, when it's finished, and all the kinks have been ironed out, okay? Love you.
Love you.
Okay. Where were we?
The pre-interview.
Oh, the pre-interview, right. But before we go any further, there's something I think you ought to know.
Okay.
Did Scott tell you that he's been invited to the Queen of England's garden party?
Get out. For real?
Totally. Adam, the other Mr. Chandler, invited him to go along. He's backing his video, and he wants him to meet some of the VIPs in the film industry.
That is so awesome.
Yes, well, that's the kind of family Scott comes from. And unfortunately, he feels he really can't go because of his video. But I don't really think that's the reason that he's not going.
You think there's another reason?
I'm sure of it. This whole situation reminds me of a young man I used to know when, well, I was just about your age.
Wait, let me get my pad. I want to write all this down.
Oh, you're not going to take notes, are you?
Isn't this what you want to put on tape?
Well, yes. But, I mean, all that scribbling might be a little, distracting. Do you mind?
No, it's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay, so what was this guy's name?
Who?
The boy you were seeing?
Oh, the boy. Oh, right. Oh, his name was John. And he was a freshman in Yale, and I was in my junior year, high school.
Oh, an older boy.
Yeah.
So where'd you meet him?
Well, I met him standing in line to go to a movie.
Oh, really? What movie were you gonna see?
I don't remember. But he was from a very prominent family in Philadelphia. And, they were very ritzy and very well established.
Oh, like the main line in that movie, High Society.
Oh, you know that film?
Oh, yeah, I love the Classics Channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, John was invited to the White House for dinner to meet the Emperor of Tibet.
I didn't know they had an emperor.
No, I'm sorry. I meant the Emperor of Japan. And then that little princess empress or whatever her name was, or the main empress or whatever they were. Anyway, he asked me to go with him.
Wow. And you went, of course, right?
No, I wanted to. But I felt really awkward. I mean, I felt I wouldn't know the right utensils or what to wear or, what you really say to royalty. So, I stayed home.
And missed the chance to meet the Emperor of Japan?
Well, I thought it would be the right thing to do.
Oh, so, you think I'm the real reason Scott's not going to London? Thinks I'll tag along and embarrass him?
That might be a possibility.
Mrs. Chandler, I don't mean any disrespect, but, those are the old days, and things are different now. The royals, they even wear blue jeans. I've seen it in pictures. Isn't it great that people aren't uptight about that kind of stuff anymore?
Yes.
So I hope you'll try all of Enchantment's products, of course, but especially our new line, Veil. I hope that you'll enjoy them. They really will help to conceal any of Mother Nature's imperfections. They are full of vitamins and nutrients, and they are guaranteed to fight any kind of infection. So I hope that this answers all of your questions, especially yours, Mr. Reeves.
Let's get out of here.
I'd like a word with you, Mr. Reeves.
Thank you all for coming today, everybody. And don't forget to make your appointments on your way out, okay? We have the mini glamathon, or if you really want to indulge, there's the all-day super-duper glamathon. You'd love it. And Thursdays is Men's Day, so you guys got no excuse for not making an appointment. We are guaranteed to cure whatever ails you.
We also have free samples of all the Enchantment products, so please help yourselves when you leave, and thank you.
Yeah.
That was very impressive how you handled Reeves. The way he came in with those photographs could have been devastating, but you turned it completely around.
Thank you.
And just so you know, none of those pictures made it to air.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway if they had.
It wouldn't.
No, because I don't look like that anymore, so I don't need to hide behind a mask.
Erica, you don't have to pretend with me. I know that must have been very disturbing for you.
Yes, it was. And I'm very glad you're here.
You certainly didn't waste any time getting over here. Did you call Jerry, or did Jerry call you?
Do you mind? I got something to say to her in private.
I'll be my guest.
Yeah, it's a better choice of escort.
Just call me over if you need any backup.
Look, I know what you're up to. You couldn't get your mitts on Erica's dough, so you're after my ex-husband.
Oh! Oh, so you do still care about him. How unfortunate for you, Opal. You know, the last time I had the misfortune of running into you, Opal, you said that Palmer and I deserved each other. You were actually cackling about it.
You know, you think you're so high and mighty, but you're just like all the rest of them.
All the rest of who?
All those shameless floozies are always hovering around Palmer, drooling over his bank account.
Sounds like you're describing yourself, dear.
I didn't marry Palmer for the money. I didn't. I was in love with the man. God help me.
Was he out of his mind at the time, then?
I think he might be now if he's seeing the likes of you.
Well, you know, you should understand, there's some things that you and Palmer could never share.
Oh, yeah? Like what exactly?
Well, you see, we appreciate art, fine food, culture, wine. I'm sure your idea of a gourmet dinner is fried grits and moonshine.
Sticks and stones may break my bones. Now, you may think that you're sitting high in the catbird seat now, and you go ahead and enjoy it while you can, because it isn't going to last long.
Oh, I think it'll last as long as I want it to last.
Oh, no, you're wrong about that. You see, you might have turned Palmer's head with your highfalutin ways, but pretty soon there's going to be some much younger floozy who's going to nose you out, and you're going to be yesterday's news.
Really? I don't think so, not after last night.
How's that?
Well, now, Opal, a real lady never tells.
Please, spare me the gory details. But if you are banking on being the next Mrs. Palmer Cortland just because you and the old buzzard had one lousy romp in the hay, you got another thing coming.
Really, really?
Yeah, really, because I got a child with him. He's always going to be in our lives. And if you think you can just waltz right in here...
Well, I'm afraid you're a little late, Opal, dear, because the waltz has already begun.
Erica, are you all right?
Yes, never better.
Oh, good, good. Well, I've talked with the press, and there are no known copies of those photographs that Dr. Hayward allowed to leave his office.
Wait a minute. I did not allow any such thing.
Oh, fine. Then it's just your careless lapse in security. Those photographs should have been on a lock and key.
They were.
Then how did they get here?
Someone stole them. And I have a good idea who did it.
Hey, what's up?
If you're in the middle of something, I could come back.
No. I was actually getting ready to go home and see my daughter.
How is the newest addition to the family?
Oh, she's getting more and more adorable every day. What's up?
I was hoping I could use your office to screen some tapes.
For your documentary?
Yeah, I was gonna go by the editing room, but I can't use it for another half hour or so. So.
Mi casa es tu casa.
Thanks.
I'm out of here.
Okay, give Kobe a kiss for me.
You know what? I will give her 10. Ciao.
Bye.
Okay, I've got something. It's supposed to be on the light side, right?
Preferably. You ready?
I'm ready. All right, this was in my, should I say, biker chick days. Before I came here to Pine Valley. My girlfriend had set me up with the son of her father's golf partner, and he was a real preppy. I mean, it was Kelly green pants and Madras shirts, and I mean, I thought I was going to scare him off, but he actually thought I was exotic. Anyway, I guess I shouldn't name names, right? No names. It's okay. We get the picture. Okay.
So, whatever happened with that guy?
What guy?
You know, the one that was asked to the White House?
Oh, John.
Yeah.
Oh. We broke up.
Right, but, I mean, how'd it happen?
Do you know, actually, it was so long ago, I don't remember.
Oh. Well, I was figured that he ended up with the emperor's daughter or something.
No.
The president's daughter?
Nope. I just realized that we, really weren't well suited for one another. And, I just said goodbye.
Oh, so you saved him from yourself?
Exactly.
Well, I better go find Scott. And don't worry, Mrs. Chandler. I promise I won't stand in the way if Scott decides to change his mind and keep his date with the Queen. Okay? Bye.
Bye. It's going to happen, Marion. You are going to go to the Queen's garden party. And you're going to have a fabulous tea dress. Oh, good Lord, I wonder if I have to wear a hat. Maybe I should run out and buy a hat. Because the Queen always wears hats. I know, I'll ask Adam. He'll know.
Marion?
Oh, hi, darling. I didn't know you come back in. Becca just left, and I am just cleaning away the plates and stuff. How's the painting going?
Oh, okay. Marion, may I ask you a question?
Of course, darling. You can ask me anything.
Are you disappointed in me as a husband?
Torn by the truth.
You know who hit Jessica Buchanan, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Who was it, Dorian?
It was me.
But bound by the law.
I should turn you in.
But you can't.
Will justice prevail?
You think that Lindsay is innocent?
If she didn't do it, who did? One Life to Live, your great summer escape, ABC Daytime.
Oh, Stuart. I could never be disappointed in you. Where on earth did that come from?
Well, I don't know. It just seems sometimes that you want the things that Liza has.
Oh, well, I certainly don't want to have a baby.
Oh no. But things like going to parties and knowing famous people and just, it's the kind of things that you'd have if you were Mrs. Adam Chandler. So I was just wondering, am I doing enough to make you happy?
Oh, Stuart. Oh, Stuart.
Pretty girl.
How long you been standing there?
Couple seconds. What's her name again?
Becca. Oh, Becca Tyree. Yes. What happened to your lip?
I really wish people would just stop asking me that.
Well, that's going to be hard. That's quite a cut.
Yeah, well...
Well, it wouldn't happen to be the result of a certain guy kissing a certain girl on a certain beach, would it?
How did you hear about that?
Jillian told Becca. Becca told me.
You people have nothing better to talk about?
It wasn't like that. Becca was concerned for Jillian. Jillian was a little upset. She the one who gave you the cut?
No, it was Mateo.
Mateo?
Yeah. Because Haley was the person I kissed on the beach.
I figured that.
Yeah, and I know what you're thinking. All right, how can I stoop so low after everything that they've done for me?
Well, you're human, and Haley is a beautiful girl.
Yeah, she's my best friend. Mateo, I mean, the guy set me up as manager of SOS. He gives me a cut of the profits, and this is how I repay him.
We'll get past it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. They're in a bad way, and I think I just made everything worse.
Look, stop beating yourself up over it.
Well, that wasn't enough. I put Jillian through hell for months with this David Hayward thing. You know, now I'm wondering, maybe I pushed her to it. I'm wondering if I can ever have a normal relationship without screwing it up.
How many people can, you know? I don't exactly have the best record myself.
It's a trust thing, you know? How do you break down that barrier long enough just to trust somebody?
Beats me. And when you think about it, it's a miracle it ever happens.
How convenient, claiming that some anonymous burglar stole those pictures from your office.
I never said the person was anonymous.
Palmer, could I have a word with you?
Could anything stop you?
Listen, you could do the nasty with that Bennett woman till the cows come home, but I don't want her anywhere near my son. You got that clear? Underneath that snooty exterior, that woman has the morals of an alley cat, and I don't want them rubbing off on Petey.
I should go.
Erica, wait a minute. I hope you know that I had nothing to do with those photographs showing up.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Why do you think that I rushed in here and tore them up?
To cover yourself?
Erica, I swear to you, someone broke into my files and stole these photographs.
Look, we'll talk about it another time, all right? I have to go.
No, wait a minute. No, don't go, okay? I think that we really should clear this up first. Have lunch with me.
No, I can't do that. I promised Edmund Gray I'd stop by Wildwood.
Okay, fine. Then I'll go with you.
No, that wouldn't be appropriate.
Why not?
Because it's a coming home party for Dimitri. I mean, he's flying in from Europe.
All right.
All right, we'll talk about this. We'll talk about it soon.
So you lost your gig at SOS, huh?
Yes, I did, but Liza gave me my job back.
Here? In sales?
Yeah. Hey, you wouldn't be interested in sharing an apartment, would you? Now that I gotta cut back on expenses because I'm only working on commissions.
What kind of place are we talking about?
It's big, it's nice. It's Liza's old loft. It's 2 bedrooms. I know you got a free place right now with your dad, but I mean...
But it's a little cozy now that he's remarried, and it's not exactly private, if you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean. So, what are you saying?
You got yourself a roommate, buddy.
Beautiful. Don't you want to know how much?
We'll work it out.
All right, cool. I'll go get you an extra set of keys made, and you move in whenever you want.
Sounds good.
Great.
See ya.
Oh, well, hello, Becca.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, good. It's good
I'll
to see you
you
again.
two later.
So have you started editing yet?
I haven't even started.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this thing in the can.
Yeah, you got to see this interview I did with this girl who went on with her wedding reception, even though her groom blew her off.
Well, that's great. Let's put it next to the one about the couple that met at the dog wedding. Come on, I thought you'd already at least be started editing by now.
What's the deal? It sounds like you can't wait to get this over with.
Marion, you can tell me. If I'm not making you happy, I'll try harder.
Oh, Stuart. Don't you know? You make me the happiest woman on earth.
I do?
Yes,
really?
You do. And I wouldn't trade you for all the other husbands in the world. Oh, who needs the stupid Queen's garden party when I've got the sweetest, dearest, most wonderful man that ever was? I mean, how many men name stars after their wives? It was just so romantic.
I don't know much about business and then stuff like that.
Why? Because Adam told you didn't?
What?
Stuart, listen to me. You are brilliant. And you are an incredible artist.
I don't know anything about money and politics.
But you know everything there is to do about nature and bees and flowers and birds. And you are far and away the best lover that I have ever had.
Oh.
No, you are. You are. Now that we have the house to ourselves, why don't we go into the bedroom and I'm just going to show you how happy you make me.
Thank the Lord that is over.
Well, I know things got off to a rocky start, but, well, the press conference got a lot of coverage. I'm sure Glamorama will be on all the channels.
Yeah, boy, nobody gets the better of Erica, huh? She is some trooper.
Where did Vanessa go?
The Black Widow spider? She's probably back at the Valley Inn getting her web ready for Palmer.
Somewhat liberating.
Oh, yes. Yes, well, granted, it's much more privacy in a good hotel room. One doesn't have to put up with all that household staff nattering about who the master spent the night with, or the evening.
The entire evening.
Yes.
Oh, discretion is a plus, isn't it? Jam or butter?
Well, actually, it's the cornerstone of a good life. Jam. And, of course, the pleasure of a beautiful woman's company.
Oh, you know, I never imagined that our dinner last night would turn into such an exquisite night.
Entirely pleasurable.
The press conference was briefly interrupted by a reporter who confronted Miss Kane with photos he claimed were taken before her surgery. However, they were seized by Miss Kane's cardiologist, Dr. David Hayward, who said they were stolen from his office in Pine Valley.
It was you, Mother. You're the one who stole those photographs.
Honestly, David, would you have just a little decorum?
I think I'd rather have a little truth.
David, sit down, have a drink, and we can discuss this with some semblance of civility, all right? Another scotch here.
What are you doing, celebrating your latest ambush of Erica?
I had nothing to do with what happened at Glamorama today.
Jerry Reeves shows up at Erica's press conference, flashing photos of her injured face. And you expect me to believe that you're an innocent bystander? Oh, I don't think so.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
Sit down, Mother. I have a plan.
Maybe you and Ryan have a future after all.
My stepmother's had a chat with you.
I'm so frightened of losing you.